All right, I'm looking at another weekly Squirtle. This is number 96. If you're not familiar with Squirtle, this is like Wordle on a grid. We're guessing a row and a column at the same time. This 8 is how many guesses we have left. And sometimes I do like a series of 5 starting words. I'm just gonna try and go for fewest number of guesses again today. I've done this quite a few times before. 9 is the best I've ever had left at the end here. It would be amazing if I could do that again, but I'm gonna start with store. I'm not expecting to end up with 9, but all right, so store, we got the green R, that was good. There is a T over here. T at the end could be good. We could do something like ERT. We have an O in the row, but it can't be first, so it can't be like overt. It could also be something, oh no, I was gonna say something like retry if we do the E and the T up here farther, but we can't put an R at the beginning. Can't be like retro either. All right, well, we don't have much to go on for the second row here, so let's follow up with punch. Store, punch, and daily is my usual 3-word start if I'm doing like speed runs on the normal Squirtle. Ooh, now the P is interesting because if we're doing ERT, then the P has to be at the top, which we do have the yellow P here as well. But I'm not sure what that would be. We could do PET, something like Petra. That could work. Now this needs to have a U and an N. If it starts with E, what's that gonna be? It can't be ennui because that has a double N. So that doesn't work. Otherwise that could be good. An N here is pretty good. It could be in do. Or ensue, either one. It's pretty good. So the EN and the UE could be good, and this could be maybe PO like that. PO and ON. It's not terrible. We're thinking T here. We're not going to be able to do TS or TD for our third guess here, but. Interesting, we've got the H in the last column here, and it can't be at the end because of the white H there, which makes me think it's more likely to be at the beginning. Now, we don't know that, but it's pretty good. And we also have the red C, so we could do a CH, something like pouch. Pouch, this would be US or UD. I mean, it could be a lot of things. Using, for example. Can't have an N, can't have an N. So I'm thinking, this could be onset, which would also work with our S. So maybe S is the way to go right now. US. And then what about usage? We haven't done an A or a G yet. And we know there's an E in the last row and column, so this will check, you know, I don't necessarily think there's E's there, but it'll kind of rule out some spots, I guess. That's pretty good. Let's go with usage. No way! All right, well, that's what we needed if we're gonna get a high score here. Okay. So, this one is not an S though. So it's not onset, so let's get rid of some of these because I still like ON here. I like pouch and ensue, ON. I don't know what this would be though. We need to have R. I mean, between the R and the G, it clearly has to be a vowel, right? It can't be a U. That can be anything else though, can't it? I mean, we could even do something like right. We could do rigid. We could do an A here, and we could do like rager or rages, or there's a lot of things it could be. Okay, so that's not the place to look. Too many possibilities. Am I thinking A here? Oh, it could also be, it could be pert, like this. Ooh, that's good too. Then we have the 2 A's, but that's not necessarily a problem. It can't be THE, so Interesting. If this was GHT, if that was an H, what would this be? I don't like that, so maybe not. Okay, we could go back to something like rigid. We could do cumin. No, we need an R. We need an R. Ah, interesting. Okay. Do the R here, something like curse or curbs. This could be, I don't know, maybe a, can't be aware. Award? Could that be a W? I don't like that. Maybe apart? ONP? That's not great either. No, it can't be a P. It can't be a P because the yellow P. Alarm? Maybe that's not terrible. ONL? Onlay? Nah. Not liking that. Okay, so maybe the R isn't there. Okay, so maybe not R. We could do the R at the end. We could do like an ER, something like cuber. But I don't like the B there. I don't know. Well, I think the ER is a good way to end. So let's just go with cuber, even though I don't think that's right. Or should we could do cuter. The T is probably a better letter. I don't know. Let's go for it. Oh, it's cuber. It's cuber, isn't it? And this is gonna be a T over here, isn't it? Okay. If this is B, well, that doesn't work with the B. Oh, it could be an R, curer. Okay, I feel less bad about guessing, not guessing cuber if it wasn't gonna be right anyways. Okay, this has gotta be Rager, or Roger. Rager or Roger, okay. So is this something like tears, or what's this gonna be? And what's this over here? Maybe we have an A here, like heard or hears. Heard or hears, something like that. And tiara? Could that be an I? Could be. Onion and Roger and, ooh. Maybe it's not. That actually doesn't work. Onion doesn't work because, oh, no. It's an I and a T, inert and heart? Yeah, and a petri dish. Okay, that's what it is. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, heart seems like the obvious thing to do because we can get, oh man, if I had thought of curer, we could do it in 3 more guesses. But at this point, I think we have to do heart, petri, and onion, and we're not gonna get the R. All right. Heart, petri, onion, oh man. And we would have ended with 9, but I've got to do 1 more to finish off. We got to put the tiara on top of the puzzle. Man, so close to a 9. I had it in my head, it had to be cuter or cuber. I never thought of curer. Man, so close. All right, well, pouch, ensue, tiara, Roger, inert, petri, onion, usage, curer, and heart. Ended with 8, almost had a 9. That's pretty good. I feel good about that. So anyways, let me know how you did on this weekly Squirtle. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
How are you actually doing this without the modern things that we had?
Yeah, not even be able to, trigonometry and calculating your angles and all that stuff that we're used to doing, yeah.
Yeah, and it brings up the question of like, what is educated?
Oh, you know what? No. I said that there had to be an R here, because there has to be 2nd or 5th, but we could still have an R here. This could still be an R, which doesn't necessarily mean there's an R over here. It could be a Y, symbol, eyelid, that's a D. Let's do abide. Hope for some contradictions. There we go. All right, now we're getting some contradictions. So one of the D's is a lie, one of the I's is a lie. Confirms that these are true.